but it's unlikely that they're willing to pay him as much as other teams out there. So according to Ian Rappaport, there is a real possibility that Bennett ends up elsewhere in 2017. Ian says Bennett wants to test free agency. How do we see this playing out, Shaun?
Well, he gambled on himself, and right now he's hoping for a big payday because he said, look, I need to have a good year. Now, obviously, he didn't know Gronk was going to get hurt, but Martellus Bennett, I think he might be in for a little bit of a surprise here because everybody thinks as a player, hey, if I win a ring, all right, and now I'm going to go, people are going to overpay for this, and it doesn't always work out like that. So I think for him, he's really going to have to figure out, all right, do I want to sell out for the paycheck? And is that all that matters to me right now, that I have my ring? Because guess what? In week 8, if you're sitting there at 2-6, that paycheck doesn't feel as good. And I know that everybody wants that guaranteed money, and that's probably what he's looking for, a little job security and a little injury security. But for Marty, it's about the offense and how they would want to use him that I know he's going to have to take a look at, as well as the payday.
Probably his last chance to get that big payday, though, too, right?
Yeah, that plays into it.
Yeah, that's the hard part. As a teammate, I loved him. I thought he was a great teammate. I don't know that we got everything up from him, though. I'll just be honest with you. I mean, he's the kind of guy that's always been the best guy on the field. He can block defensive ends, no problem.
He's a black unicorn. He calls it.
Yeah, I mean, he
can
do anything, and it comes easy to him. So he doesn't necessarily have to push himself. When he went to New England, I loved what he was doing there. Like you heard him even say, man, I'll go out and block. I'll do whatever it takes. Man, if we got that, if we knew we were going to get that from him, then you can pay him like that. You just don't know what you're going to get. You don't know what system. If he goes to a contender, you might get that. If he goes to a team that has a quarterback that can get him the football consistently and he feels comfortable in that system, you might get that guy. If he goes to someone and just tries to become the highest paid tight end, you might not get that. So that's the kind of thing that you have to think about if you're in the front office trying to weigh whether this guy's worth what he thinks he's worth.
Well, when you look at the free agency crop of tight ends, there's no doubt that